fish farming. Which one should I invest in? So, are you interested in starting your farm and you are contemplating that to start a fish farming or to start your pig farming? Which one will it be the best for you? You are confused? This video will actually answer that question. So, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So, right now, I'm actually diving into the video because I received a DM from someone that said he wanted to actually start farming, but he is thinking of fish farming or pig farming. Which one will be more lucrative? So, this video will actually answer that. So, let's me start by analyzing it from the year of experience and people that I've interviewed. Uh, let's start from pig farming, the advantage and disadvantage of pig farming and over fish farming. Now, let's start with alternative feeding. Now, the two has alternative feeding. Like in pig, we have a lot of alternative feeding. If you have not watched the video, I've done a video on it. If you have not watched the video, please you can see it in the description below. So now a lot of them like cucumber, you can use cabbage, you can use cucumber to feed them, you can use PKC, you can use banana peel. You understand. So now, but when it comes to fish farming, you can also use maggots to feed your fish. Yeah, you can use poultry waste, you understand, to feed your fish. So both actually have alternative feeding, but the one that had advantage of when it comes to alternative feeding is actually pig. Pig have it in the sense that some of the alternative feeds are actually readily available, while in pig alternative feed, fish alternative feed rather, it's a little bit you have to go through a lot before you can get them. So that is so when it comes to alternative feeding or feed to feed your pigs, I think pig have it because those alternative feed are actually readily available compared to fish. Now let's talk about the second one, which is actually the cost of building your pen or pond. Now the cost of building your pen is actually relatively high compared to pond. Now let me explain. In fish pond you can actually have like three different way of rearing your fish. You can use the earth pond, you can use the concrete one, and you can use design plastic, a big one, to actually start your fish farming, which makes it more easier, you understand. So you have alternative way of rearing your this thing, your fish. But when it comes to pig, you have to construct a place for them, at least to be to a certain level conducive place for them to actually stay, because if you are starting you have to consider many things, you understand. So one of the things is where the pig will actually be staying. So construction of those things, the cost of building a house for pig is actually high to me personally than that of fish. So you can actually, so when it comes to come to cost, but I think fish have it this time around. So let's talk about let's talk about the neatness, how where you can actually rear pig and fish. Seriously, in your backyard, you can actually start rearing your fish. There's no doubt to it. Fish is clean, neat, and the only thing that you need is water. And in livestock, you need water. Water is very, very important. There is no doubt to that. So in fish, you need water, and it is a clean business. If you are a kind of person that wants something clean, you don't like dirty, definitely I think fish, I would advise you to go for fish, because you can actually do it at the back of your backyard of your house. So you can do it anywhere, very easy, convenient. Just get a plastic bowl or storage, cut the head, and or you can actually do a concrete at the back of your house and start rearing them. So that's just the truth about fish farming. But when it comes to pig, pig is dirty. The faces from the pig will definitely smell. So it's smelly, and so no matter how you wanted to do it, though we have some developer way of rearing pig that it will not be smelly. There's no doubt, but to acquire that you need a lot of money. Still, pig is not rare within the locality; it's actually rare in the farm. So, which bring us to the fact that you have to consider many things. The location you are staying, where you wanted to actually rear the pig. So, in that where you are staying with that you wish to start your farming is very very relative. But if you are staying in a local way, location where people surround you, then maybe I will advise you go for fish, because fish actually have it this time around. The neatness and stuff like that, environmental smell, stuff like that. I think fish have it. It actually comes to that fish. So now, stocking of your uh, farm. Seriously, when it comes to pig farming, you can use your stock to multiply your farm. Like, if you get two pig, it's relatively cheap compared to going to stock fish. Now, two pig will give you like in the next at least 1 year, we multiply it like 30. You understand? At least minimum of 20 to 30 within 1 year. Now, when it comes to fish, you have to sell your stock off and restock again. I even wanted to go into hatchery, which is another area entirely, another area of hatchery, another area of fishery, which you can actually talk. If you actually want me to talk about fish hatchery, please let me know in the comment section. So now, you can use pig to actually multiply your stock, you understand, from 2 to 10, 10 to 30, 50, like that. You can actually achieve that when it comes to pig. But in fish, it is very very difficult for you to achieve that, because when you stock your fish, you sell them off, then you stock again, you sell them off. But when it comes to pig, you can buy two and multiply it, then later on you start selling little by little. So it is easier for you to achieve that with pig, but not achievable. It's achievable, but not really achievable with fish, because you have to restock again. You understand? And the process for you to keep stocking will definitely be more expensive compared to pig. So when the cost of stock is actually relatively low in pig than fish, so I will advise you, if you don't have much money, you can actually go to pig. You can actually try pig farming for that. So definitely you are going to have result and achieve with determination and prayer. So definitely you are going to achieve what you aim to achieve. So now, the last one I will actually be talking about, which many people actually think of whenever they wanted to actually start a business, is market. I want to say this. You have to understand that when you start something, there is going to be some little challenges, and some of the challenges is the fact that you are not really getting people that you wanted to be selling your product to. But by the time you start, you discover that there is readily market. I want to categorically say that for pig farming and for fish farming, there is market for the two. But you have to understand that if you are in a location where it is mainly Muslim, definitely they don't eat pig, so it is more advisable for you to consider fish. Oh, so, but in the real sense of it, you can actually start your pig or fish farming, and there is market for it. I repeat, there is market for it. So don't bother yourself about where you are going to sell your stock to. There's already readily market for it. So don't forget to like this video, turn on notification bell, and don't forget to actually subscribe to this channel. I'll see you definitely in my next video.